this and that. Wrestle this and that. Brother Reed, your brother Don Juan, wrestle this and that. Wrestle this and that. We talk about wrestling, it's a fact. Brother Reed, your brother Don Juan, wrestle this and that.
We're back with Wrestle This and That. I'm your host, Brother Reek. It's my co-host, Brother
Don Juan. Well, guys, I'm sure there's lots of busy news going on in the WWE as we get closer and closer to WrestleMania.
Definitely.
Maybe we got some leaked information. Without further ado, Brother Reco'S Rumor Report.
Thank you, Brother Don Juan. Let's just start it off by saying, even though John Cena is not going to be at WrestleMania 32, he will be there in some type of capacity. You know, he may walk on stage and let the crowd say, hey, he's back, and start clapping for him. He deserved that. You know, I'm not a real fan. I used to like John Cena, but you know, they overplayed him. But I guess with everybody just gone, you have to miss him. And I'm finding myself missing him. So, hey, there you have it. There you are. There seems to be no title changes going to take place at Roadblock. So don't expect to see any new champions crowned at this pay-per-view this weekend. And my sources tell me that
We're on the show. That's three of our four matches.
Okie dokie, but it's just
It's just a rumor.
That's just a rumor.
Could be true.
Could be false.
Could be false.
Never know. The Intercontinental Championship is going to take place also at WrestleMania 32, and it would be 6-man match. Sami Zayn would be one of them, from what I'm hearing. Another one will be Miz. And we'll find out who the other two will be, hopefully Monday or maybe next Thursday. Speaking of Sami Zayn, he's been called up to the main roster, but he will be continuing some work in NXT before he totally be done with them. And he is also expected to work Roadblock. What, how, and where, I don't know. How are you going to fit him in? They have such a big card, you know what I'm saying? And no doubt, Kevin Owens was asked, would there be a potential match between him and AJ Styles? And typical Kevin Owens, it made me laugh when I read it. He said he needs to get a decent haircut first before he can wrestle him. That's Kevin Owens, man. That was hilarious when I read it. It's hilarious right now. Vince McMahon is stating that WrestleMania 32 may be Triple H last WrestleMania. Now, Triple H didn't say that. Vince McMahon did. So I say take that with a grain of salt. You know, Triple H, if he got an opportunity to put himself out there, he will do it because he's Triple H. Speaking of Seth Rollins news, Seth Rollins now, he's working out on his own in his own wrestling academy called Black and Brave in Illinois.
Illinois, Rico's hometown.
Yeah, in my hometown. And right now he's making sure that he don't tweak or hurt his knee, and he's not wrestling with a brace on. So basically, after he finished wrestling and training, he ices knees down just for safety because he wants to be able to come back. He's expected to be out 6 to 9 months. So far, he's been out since November. He's been out 4 months. Okay. So he's basically on track. Hopefully, coming back in 6 or maybe take 9. I'll go ahead and take the whole 9. Come back 120% instead of just 100. If you guys haven't heard, WrestleMania 33 is going to take place in Orlando, Florida at the Citrus Bowl on April 2nd, 2017. Why not? That's where NXT
Florida
generated from. Yeah, it wasn't Kansas City. I'm sorry. It wasn't St. Louis and it wasn't Illinois. Roman Reigns is expected to be back next week on television. So bring him back because unfortunately Dean Ambrose has stolen your show, or as he say, hijacked your show. As of right now, WrestleMania 32 has broken all attendance records, meaning to me they've sold all the tickets.
Yep.
Which is very positive for Vince McMahon. The entire Roadblock event is not going to air on the WWE network.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're saying. They said apparently there's going to be some dark matches. I bet the dark matches be better than the regular matches, most likely.
What were they going to air at?
Outside. That's the only way you can look at it. But that's exactly what I'm reading, brother. And that's exactly what the sources is basically saying. They said it looks like WrestleMania 32 will feature 10 matches. They're going to have 10 matches. You can rest assured about 5 of them are going to be horrible. Right, definitely. I'm just calling it like it is. We both are angry about this. But the way it's panning out and everything, that this should be a good show. This is what they're saying. Right now, I don't see it. They got, 3 weeks left?
Well, we got Shane and Undertaker.
Correct.
That's enticing.
That's a good.
Reigns and Triple H.
That's enticing.
That's enticing. Ambrose and Lesnar.
That's enticing.
That's enticing. So that's 4. Definitely know that the 3-way women's championship match is going to be very enticing.
Definitely.
So that's 4.
And the possibility you may have AJ takes on.
And if you have a 6-man for the Intercontinental title, that's going to be enticing. So that's at least half of them.
No, like I said, 5.
So then if you
6, you had AJ.
If you have AJ, and then it's 6.
But then you start going to hell when you have Ryback taking on Kalisto, and then you may have Bree taking on Lana. So we're not going to. First, we didn't build.
New Day going to be defending the title against somebody.
The League of Nations.
And I did see a really cool rumor about them. I don't know if you have it in your thing, but I heard that the New Day, for their entrance, might have flying unicorns.
Unicorns, that's correct. I heard that. I just wanted you to say it.
How cool is that? How cool is that?
Well, I tell you, it's going to be cool when I see it.
Yeah.
I can't vision it yet, but 9 times out of 10, they're gonna pull it off.
They
definitely.
Maybe they'll like have a like really. I was thinking of ways that they could do it. Obviously, they're not gonna have flying unicorns, but perhaps like they'll have like carousels, and like they'll have them suspend it really tight, and they'll like be on carousel flying unicorns down the ringside. That'd be really cool. I think.
Well, I was kind of figuring that maybe you could have. I ain't gonna say it because it ain't right.
Okay. All right.
If I say it, you're like, we're gonna. That was not right, and I'm not gonna say it because I want to keep your depression going because of SmackDown. I want that to happen. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, this was leaked out. The final 2 WWE Hall of Famers who's going to be inducted is going to be Jacqueline Moore and Stan Hansen. Unfortunately, I think CNN or USA spilled the beans on it or whatnot. So not only do you have Sting, the Godfather, and the Fabulous Freebirds, and the Big Boss Man, but you're going to have Jacqueline Moore and Stan Hansen. And if you notice, Jacqueline Moore, 14-time USWA Women's Champion. She was 2 times Women's Champion in the WWE, and she was the only woman to hold a Cruiserweight belt. The only woman. So, hey, that's very impressive. And, of course, of Stan Hansen, he was AJPW, which is over in Japan. He was a tag team champion with Terry Gordy, which is Fabulous Freebirds, who's going to be inducted also. And he also had fights with Bruno Sammartino in the 76, and he also had a fight with Bob Backlund, broke his winning streak. So both of these guys deserve it, and I can't wait to see that show either, especially with the Fabulous Freebirds and Sting, and getting exactly what they deserve.
Godfather getting on the hoe train one more time.
Yeah, just not too many hoes.
Probably not.
Just bring out a real train. Okay, do that. Don't bring no hoes. I don't think that ain't gonna look good if you had a hose on stage or whatnot. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for Rico's Rumor Report. Man, I really enjoy bringing you guys the news, and I dig real deep for this stuff for you guys, and myself. I love just digging it myself. But
so Miss Jackie,
who's deserving it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get on a WWE network, look her up, and look at some of her matches. Awesome. I mean, she had some power to be a female.
I don't know much about Stan Hansen, but
Stan Hansen's good. You look him up too. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Like I said, that's it for Rico's Rumor Report. Up next, what do Don think? And seemed like since he didn't like SmackDown, he got a lot to think, a lot to say. So, ladies and gentlemen, our brother Reek,
I'm Brother Don Juan.
we'll be right back with What Do Don Think?